Okay, we're back to the hole we left the last time with the wax linen. I've just gone through the loop right before that. This is how I will continue the netting around this long strand here. I just treat it like any other loop. I come over and through, but I'm going to do this more than once on this loop because I want to create several more going around it. I can control how wide I want the loops. That's one, and I'll go back through it again. Keeps catching on my chair here. Just pull through. And don't worry if it seems to be stretching a little, that's fine. Now, I could put a small one here, but it would really be out of proportion with the rest of them. So, what I'm going to do is just continue it around into the previous row, into the next one over here. Just pull through. Oops. I can pull that back here. Okay, pretty easy to correct your mistakes. Alright, let's continue to pull through. And now I'm into my next row. On the next round, I'll just continue and I'll go into each one of these new loops here. This will also pull down a little bit and will leave me a nice opening here. I could paint something in here. If you're into decoupage, you could put something in here with that. Actually, if you want to do a decoupage beforehand and just sort of scatter some pictures around, then you could plan your gaps around the pictures that you already have on the gourd. You can also use stamps, rubber stamps, to stamp in some different colors, maybe some embossing fluid on the rubber stamp that you can cover with some embossing powder later and emboss there. You can also do gold leafing. You can stamp in the liquid that dries and becomes tacky that you would then put some gold leafing over. That's very attractive on these gourds also. I would just be very careful with the powder because the wax linen is a little bit sticky and it may cling to the wax linen a little bit. So if you can plan ahead a little bit, you might do your pictures ahead of time. I didn't do that on this gourd because I really wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do inside. You can also use your netting to hold things without stringing it through. If you have a group of netting and you're going to anchor it at the bottom, you could actually slip some shells in and hold them that way. Okay, I am going to finish the gourd off camera and then I'll come back at the end and show you the completed gourd. This is it so far. I have another gap here I'm working on and I'll be back in just a few.